A report from the ABC 15 investigators prompting an Arizona Congresswoman to take action.
She wants to help America's veterans get the help that they've earned.
Yeah, I was thinking about this since your story aired.
Representative Kyrsten Sinema reacting to our story that uncovered internal complaints within the VA's National Call Center. We heard from ex-employees who say the VA's policies are letting down veterans.
ABC 15 investigator Lauren Gilger has more on the controversy and what Sinema says she hopes to do about it.
I can't even imagine what it would be like if you are a widow who's calling to inquire about benefits.
Congresswoman Kyrsten Sinema says something's wrong at the VA call center.
You call about benefits, but you're also in a place of great grief.
Vets and their families aren't getting the respect they deserve.
To have someone who's required to shuttle you off the phone in less than 10 minutes is, in my opinion, a really harsh way to treat someone who is dealing with such great stress.
Sinema says it has to change. The Congresswoman agreed to sit down with us after seeing our story, but she's not the only person who has come forward. In the 2 weeks since we first told you about the call center's policies, many of you reached out. Most of you were shocked by the requirement that workers average less than 10 minutes on the phone with vets when they call for help with their benefits. One person who wasn't surprised, Arlene Boyle. She recently retired from the VA after working at the call center for more than 5 years.
During the whole time, I was always under pressure to cut my calls shorter.
Like the 7 other former employees we've spoken with, she says she was pushed to get vets off the phone. She says she was often instructed not to offer up any extra help, even if it could have benefited the veteran on the other end of the line.
Don't answer the questions unless they ask it. Don't offer additional information.
VA Undersecretary Allison Hickey runs the Veterans Benefits Administration. In my interview with her, she defended the call center policy regulating the average talk time for employees.
Where's the balance in terms of getting to as many veterans as possible to answer their questions and staying on the line a long time?
Hickey said exceptions are made. Workers could go to a supervisor if a particular vet needed more time.
They don't count against them when those happen.
We actually have heard from multiple veterans who have been fired from that call center for not meeting those call standard times.
So I will say, Lauren, that I can't comment on the specific employees that you're speaking about.
One call can throw off your whole month, then you're held accountable for that.
Congresswoman Sinema says it's time to do better for our veterans.
The message has to change. The VA needs to become an entity where they put veterans first.
Sinema says her office hears about this issue from veterans all the time.
Our message to them is that we are here and available to them, and we have no time limits on the work that we'll do for them.
Sinema says she will request a sit-down with VA Secretary Robert McDonald when she gets back to Washington. Her hope is that he'll be receptive to the feedback from her office, as well as the veterans we've heard from. She also said she'd asked McDonald if the VA needed more resources from Congress to serve our veterans in the best way possible. And she thinks this change at the call center is a good place to start. Investigator Lauren Gilger, ABC 15 News. Millions